social marketing. I'm so excited that I am actually right now, it is super late. It's actually 12:15 Eastern Standard Time and I am about to go to bed, but something pretty cool happened. And so really quickly, if you're not on Periscope, Periscope is super cool and businesses and brands are definitely using it to connect and find new potential leads, clients, connections, building relationships for their businesses. And really quickly, I got a tweet earlier this evening from Phyllis Kare, who is fantastic, and she basically pointed out to me that Kim Garst had included me in her My Top 10 Scopers to follow this week. And as you may or may not know, on Periscope, currently the replays only last for 24 hours. So I got up out of my bed. Yes, I did, because this is a pretty big deal to me, and I wanted to come and record this so I could keep it for future purposes. So I was so excited. So you know that you can go to Twitter. So I just went to Kim Garst's Twitter account, saw her live Periscope from earlier today, and I'm actually now about to watch it. So here we go, and I just wanted to go ahead and let you see. So let's kind of see if we can keep watching.
I thought maybe I could kind of bring some clarity to this, just from my perspective anyway, on who's kind of impacted me this week and who I think is delivering great content. Hey Maria. So for those of you who are brand new, again, the topic is, I'm just going to share my kind of my top scopers. And if you feel like you want to share and this would give value to your communities, feel free to to share it. You can tap on the little people down here and you'll be able to share it. Oh yeah, Robert's doing one now too. Awesome. What is the type of the scopers thing? We're just, I did highlight Julie Sue last week and she's awesome. If you guys are not following Julie Sue, you definitely want to be. But she's not on my list this week. It's not that she's not awesome. I'm just trying to give some new faces this week. All right, if you want and you feel like you're getting value, guys, don't hesitate to give me some love. Now I'm going to show, that's by tapping the screen and you'll see your hearts flying up the side there. Yeah, Julie Sue is awesome. All right, I'm going to turn the screen around and you will, of course, see a little blue, it'll go black for just literally a second here. All right, so getting up close. There we go. Let me move this down a little bit. Oh, I have to tell you guys, I got my first Periscope shirt today. Can you guys see it? I am not talking to myself, really. I'm just on Periscope. I had to share my new t-shirt with you. And if you don't have your very own Periscope t-shirt, which, I mean, yeah, it's fairly new, so how many people have a Periscope t-shirt? Heart, Soul, and Hustle. Go to Swagbot, guys. Swagbot, they're actually here on Periscope, and they...
Okay, so real quickly here, I'm just going to pause it. So if you're watching this Google Hangout, I want to just kind of give you a couple things. As you're noticing, as we're watching this, you're seeing hearts live stream up the side of the screen as she's talking. So if you've not been on Periscope yet, when you're on Periscope and you're looking at it on your phone, on your Android or your iPhone, you actually can tap your screen and you can give somebody basically hearts.
They do have, as far as I can see, the only Periscope t-shirts out there right now. So cute. You need one blinged out. I do need one blinged out. In fact, it's not super sexy, you know? It's like, it's okay, but it was the only one I could find. I felt like I had to have a Periscope shirt. So there you go. I'll buy them all. Oh, Trinity, do you bling stuff? Do you make it like purples and pinks and... Swagbot, yes, Lisa Swagbot. Oh, tweet me, girl. We gotta talk. Definitely. I like the blingy stuff. Hey, Euro Master. Maestro. Euro Maestro. I'll get this straight. Brazil, nice shirt. Thank you. Okay. Well, let me get started because I really wanted to, give you, I don't want to take too much of your time. It is a Friday, well, it's a Friday afternoon, evening, actually, here in Tampa, Florida. And I know that I'm great, Euro Maestro. How are you doing? I made myself a Periscope wall hanging. Oh my gosh. You guys, I see, let me just say this real quick. And I don't want to sidetrack from this, but this is a great opportunity for some entrepreneur who sees an opportunity, and I'm just telling you that right now, if you created t-shirts or any kind of swag for Periscope, I'm just saying people would buy it. So I even see an opportunity, frankly, for Fiverr, people who are on Fiverr, if they would, record our videos and, produce them for us with all the hearts in the comments, right? That's a great Fiverr. I'm just giving somebody some ideas. Hopefully somebody will run with it. Okay, so who wants to know the first person I'd like to recommend? Anybody? Don't say it. Sorry, Rachel. Awesome. Okay, my very first recommendation is somebody you may not know, and that was kind of my intent, guys, with this session tonight, was to highlight some people that might not be super popular, or that sounds terrible, that they may not have as much of an audience as some that have been on here longer. How about saying it like that? And my first one is Heather Hyman. Anybody know Heather from Simply Sweet Tea Social? If you haven't run into her yet, you guys need to. It's H-E, of course, Heather. Last name is H-E-U-M-A-N. And if you guys, if somebody would, yeah, Heather does rock. There you go. Thanks, Zach. If somebody would just type her username. Now, one of the things I am going to do, I have a whole list of these recommendations that I'm going to show you at the end, so you'll be able to do a screenshot. So don't really stress over this. If you don't get them all, don't stress, because at the end I'm going to put them up on the screen. You guys are going to be able to see them all. So Heather Hyman is the first one. I'm terrible with pronunciations of last.
Okay, so first of all, let me just say I am so excited that Kim included me on her list. But even more so, the fact that she said my name correctly just warms my heart completely from head to toe. So Kim is the bomb. She just said my name correctly on Periscope, where lots and lots of people were watching, and that just makes my day. So yeah, Heather Hyman, Kim got it right. That is the bomb. Okay, let's keep going.
Names, by the way. And second on my list, another Heather, Heather Santo. Do you guys know Heather Santo? Heather has been doing some amazing things with essential oils. I forgot to tell you, let me back up to Heather Hyman. Heather is in the social media space, and she's just real. She shows up real in front of the camera, and I think she's going to do great things here on Periscope. Heather Santo is doing some really cool things with essential oils. She's, basically just doing some, showing you how to do some amazing things, bath salts and things of that nature with essential oils, which I think is really, really cool. Very clever how she's doing that. My third recommendation, and I saw him here on the scope tonight. Anybody? Drum roll. I can't do the drum roll very well. Heart, Soul, and Hustle. Heart, Soul, Hustle. Zach, are you in the house? Guys, as Zach comments, because I'm hoping he will, make sure you tap on his name and follow him. There you go. There he is. Look at all those hearts. Yeah, you definitely want to follow Zach. He's doing some amazing things. Very young entrepreneur, but he totally gets it. And I did not know Zach until Periscope. I've never heard of him. I got on a couple of his Periscopes and really sold on his heart for sharing knowledge. And that's a big thing for me. I'm always like, it's all about the content first, and.
Okay, so as we're watching this, just want to give a personal shout out to Zach, which is who Kim is talking about right now. Zach is fantastic. It's Heart, Soul, Hustle. He is great. He's just really informative. He's fun. He also does some catchy music and just talks about his dogs. But he ultimately is an entrepreneur that's truly out there just living it, speaking it, and just giving fantastic content and value. And I have really enjoyed connecting with him. Okay, let's keep going.
And being able to help somebody else. So I really sense that in him, and I really enjoyed his scope. So just want to make sure you guys are following him. And then something that I saw that's kind of new this week, and it's probably maybe not new to everybody, but it was new to me because I had not seen this person before. But Disney Periscope. If you're not following Disney Periscope, I think she's doing some pretty cute things with with Disney, you know, just going around and showing people things that they may not ordinarily see if they're not physically able to go to Disney. So, hey, Alex, we got to check. I know I'm connecting with so many amazing people that are literally in my backyard, which is pretty cool. So Disney Periscope is my fourth choice. And then my fifth choice is Influence Buzz. Is anybody familiar with Influence Buzz? I'm just curious right quick, because I just literally stumbled across them this week in the middle of something that they were doing that was business related. And they were doing a contest here on Periscope, and I just thought it was pretty clever. So I wanted to highlight them. Influence Buzz, if you're not following them, you might want to. Yes, Periscope is amazing for forming new connections. And I'm seeing Ray a lot. Hey, Ray, I saw you on a couple of scopes already today. It's so funny, you see some of the same names and you start to, you know, connect and talk, and it's pretty awesome. All right, let's see, what number am I on? 6, I guess. Pro Blogger. Who is not familiar with Pro Blogger, right? But he's not been real active here on Periscope until this week. In fact, the last couple of days. So if you're not following Darren Rouse from Pro Blogger, I thought he really showed up here well this week and delivered some great content. So Pro Blogger is one of my recommendations for the week. Darren Rouse, I think his username is Pro Blogger here on Periscope. Yep, he's an Aussie. Yep. I tell you, I think I need a better accent. Some of these awesome Periscopers just have great accents. I'm gonna have to get out my Southern drawl or turn Australian or something, because I'm just telling you, some of these people have amazing accents. I think people are drawn to the accent, right? I mean, I'm fascinated by accents. Who isn't, right? Now, a lot of people may know the next one, and he is very popular. He's probably one of the most popular people here on Periscope. But I'm going to highlight him because I reached out to him this week with a question, and he got right back to me. And I just thought that was amazing, because I know he's probably super busy, and you know, he took the time to respond. Alex Pettit, you guys know Alex? You probably do, many of you do. He's very famous here in the Periscope space. So if you're not following Alex, I would definitely follow him. He delivers amazing value. He gives a lot of Periscope tips in particular. And I've learned a lot from him, especially the first week or so when I was trying to figure it out. So Alex is great, highly, and again, another accent. There we go. All right, number 8, Steve Dotto. Steve has not been super active here on Periscope yet, but every time I see him here, he delivers great content. So I think you're probably going to see him more and more here on Periscope, because he has a video background. He comes from the TV space, and I think he is going to show up and do amazing things here and gives great info. So I wanted to mention him. And Ryan Steinel, I cannot say his last name to save my tush, so I'm just going to spell it for you. It's Steinolfson, Steinolfson. That middle part eludes me a little bit. And then last but not least is Art Yannick. You guys familiar with Art? I've known Art online in the social space for a long time. And I think he's really doing some pretty cool things here on Periscope. A lot of us, there you go. Thank you for popping in Ryan's user handle there, username here on Periscope. But again, I think Art's doing some great things, and I just wanted to highlight him. So there you go. There's my 10. And as promised, I am going, like I said, I'm going to give you guys a screenshot of you here. I'm just going to turn the screen around. I want you looking at my ceiling there. All right. Can you guys see that real well? All right, so one of the questions is, Nathan asked, what is the type of thing you do? Well, my name is Kim Garst, and again, for those of you who don't know who I am in the social selling space. So essentially, I help businesses grow, leveraging the power of social and digital media. higher. Okay, let me try this. Just a second. How's that, guys? Better? Awesome. All right. I think let me scoop this up just a little bit more. There. I think that'll probably be. Take a screenshot of that, guys, and you should be able to, yeah, swipe right, high chat, and screen capture. All right. So my question to you is, and I'll give you a few minutes to grab those. And again, guys, thank you for all the hearts. You know, that's what's so amazing, honestly. And I just want to give, you know, a big shout out to you guys for kind of tuning in and being a part of my community. I couldn't do what I do without you. So I just want to, you know, give you guys some great.
And so just, you know, as we're watching this, guys, and I totally don't want to bore you, but just to share you, if you are not currently using Periscope, there are so many opportunities. One, you can connect with other people live, as you've been able to see as we've watched this scope, that as you can make comments, if you're on your Android or your iPhone, you can actually click on that person's name who just made a comment, see their profile, quickly look at their bio to see if they are someone you want to connect with. Okay, and you can obviously build a connection with the broadcaster, meaning the person who's actually doing the actual Periscope. As Kim had a dialogue with those people, she was having like a banter of fun and humor back and forth, as well as offering value for her list of top scopers to follow this week. You can use hashtags in your title for Periscope, because if you are also on Twitter, before you start your broadcast live, you have the option to actually have it post onto Twitter in your news feed, which is going to then increase the number of people who are going to know that you're about to go live on a Periscope. So this is just an overview, and this may just probe you to have more questions to see if this is something that you are interested in doing for your particular business. But I was just really excited to be able to come and do this capture, to be able to kind of save this moment in time. And you know, July 2nd, 2015, that you know, Kim Garst highlighted me and included me on her top 10 list. And you know, she's a mentor to me, and I just look up to her, and she just puts out such fantastic advice. And we are both in the social media space, but I just am able to learn so much from her. And so I just wanted to really capture this. So this is not as much just for myself, but hopefully this may be a teaching tool to someone else out there, and maybe it'll motivate you or encourage you to see that Periscope is not as scary as you may think it is. And even if you're completely new and you're wanting to just check it out, the next time you're on Twitter and you see someone who you admire, you respect, or you like the things that they have to say, something pops across their news feed that says live on Periscope and it says what they're talking about, just click on that link and you can either watch it live right then, or depending on if they have already ended their broadcast, that link will work for you for 24 hours from when their broadcast ends. And just check it out and just watch a couple like we have just done and see if it's something that you'd like to learn more about. I'm going to go ahead and close out here. Even as the screen is facing this, let me do here. Yeah, so, you know, we're just going to close it out like this, guys. But again, this was really spontaneous. My name is Heather Hyman, spelled H-E-U-M-A-N, just like you see there on the top of Kim's list. And you can find me all over the internet. You can just Google Heather Hyman, or you can check me out by my brand name, which is Sweet Tea Social Marketing. Take care, guys, and have a very blessed 4th of July. God bless.